Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of our Minecraft Xbox One Survival Let's Play. Today's episode is a little bit different. I wasn't going to make an episode for today, but as I've gone into the nether to do a little bit of farming for wither skeleton skulls, I've noticed that 4J Studios has updated the version of the game, because every so often I'm seeing monsters with pumpkins on their heads. For example, there is a pigman over here somewhere with a pumpkin on his head. I also spotted a wither skeleton as well at some point. So if we head over to the nether fortress, we should be able to spot some more, which seems to be rather odd. I think they added it in the last update. I think it's just one of those things for when it is October 31st. Can't really find a good example of it now. So we're going to head over to the fortress and I'll show you what I mean. It looks like they've all disappeared. So the fortress is over this direction. Obviously, it's not going to work on Blaze. So you kind of just got to go around there. There's one, for example, right here. Is they seem to be spawning every so often with a pumpkin on their head. I think it's just a Halloween joke. But then again, you don't really expect it too much, especially when this game's not supposed to be updating anymore, which is a nice change of pace. So, let's go and farm ourselves up some more wither skeletons. It was just a quick little short thing there. It was just a nice little bonus to find something like that. I want to show you one on a wither skeleton, but that means me finding a wither skeleton first. And considering how hard it is for me to find stuff on my fortress as it is, it's going to be quite a challenge, because everything's on fire, which really doesn't help. Is that a pumpkin wither skeleton? Yeah, there's one down here. Aha! So it seems to be spawning on wither skeletons, zombie pigmen. I think that's it for the nether. What would be funny is if these guys dropped pumpkins. Oh, there's one behind you. I didn't even see you. That fire effect is really quite annoying. But yeah, let's go and actually, what I'm wondering is, if I go over to the skeleton farm in the overworld, I wonder if we'll have skeletons with it as well. I'm trying to think what mobs won't have it. Obviously, we've got like 3 pigmen here with it in the nether. I hadn't really noticed it in my world, because I wonder, actually, let's have a look and see if we can spot all the mob types that are going to have it. So that's kind of going to be my little bit of a, sort of a bingo hunt game for today. So obviously, so far, we've hit the ones in the nether. That is the portal for the skeleton farm, so we can just head straight down. We've headed down the wrong side, but that's fine. Just sneak in the back here. I need to go and turn the lights off, so let's go back up to the top. Right by the portal again, and let's flick this lever right here. And let's head down. Aha! So let's have a look then. Do we have skeletons spawning with pumpkins? Now, it seems to have this weird rain glitch at the moment with sort of parts of my world, which is a little bit weird. Seems to only be raining in specific spots. So far I haven't seen one spawn with anything, but also I think this thing's a little bit broken. Aha! So we have got a skeleton that spawns with it. Okay, so that's all we needed. So now we just need to find probably a zombie. I think a husk will probably have one as well. Let's go and start finding things. So, doesn't help the fact that it's raining and it is daytime. So the easiest place I'm going to find monsters at this time of the day is if I go past to the underground section. Obviously, villagers don't look like they're going to have anything on them. I wouldn't expect too much to anyway. Let's see if there's any monsters up here. No, there isn't. Another place I could probably look would be to stand down here by the farm, because I think this still spawns monsters underneath here. If I stand sort of in this area, monsters will start spawning in there. But I don't really want to waste my time kind of hanging around. We're kind of going to just do something a little bit different. And not fall in the water is a good start. Now I'm going to have to just swim to the end. I also finally added in the blue beacon at last. I'm just going to kind of see if anything drops. I don't think so, because I don't think I've been in the area long enough. Oh. But then again, I can't really see if you've got a pumpkin on your head. Oh, he does. He actually does have a pumpkin on his head. You see it? There he is. I wonder if they drop the pumpkins. Probably don't. But that's a zombie we've seen with a pumpkin. We've seen a skeleton. Now, the curious thing is I'm looking to find spiders and creepers and stuff. Now, falling in that river twice, that's my mistake. Can I actually jump now for the rain? There we go. So, there's an enderman there, but he doesn't have one on. It looks like it is going nighttime, so what I might do is head out to the desert plains, which are behind us. I don't actually think anything else is going to have it. What else have we got that we could possibly look for? In fact, if we're going to check for an enderman, let's go into the end. Let's use our end portal for once. We don't tend to go in the end too much. I think the last time I was in there was probably episode 48, when I did all of the, trying to get the achievement and things like that. This beacon's on jump boost at the moment. I seem to be, what's the extra effect? Oh, it's the fire resistance. That's what it was. I was like, why have I got 5 symbols on the side of my screen? It's because we went into the nether, isn't it? Aha. So, for those of you that don't know, our end portal is down here, inside this cave system under the center of our world. It seems to have 2 portals next to each other, so I think I actually had 2 ends spawn here. So obviously that's ours, but then we found this one as well. Yeah, weird. It seems to have spawned 2. So, let's jump through. My jump boost is not going to quite let me get up there. And there's a flaming bat, so Enderman there. This is the moment of truth, is if we head up here. That jump boost is quite annoying. So it doesn't look like any Endermen have a pumpkin on their head. Let's just do a double check, but by the look of this, we've spawned enough of them here to just find out. And I'm pretty sure they're not going to spawn one, but that's a little bit of a shame, really. So we have, what else have we can probably find? Let's go for a husk. So obviously we'll head over to the desert just out of this corner of our world. Let's see if we can go and find one. Also added an extra sail to the ship since the last episode as well. Just something a little bit different. I wanted to mix my stuff up a little bit and just kind of do something out of the ordinary and actually update some of the stuff in our world. What's that over here? That's a zombie villager with a pumpkin, so we can check that one off our list. This is another thing I recommend you guys doing in your world, is see if you can spot all the different monsters. Can I get out to the edge? Aha, here we go. Here's a desert biome, so we should be able to spot a husk, is the first thing we're going to be looking for here. And 2 skeletons there. We've already got a skeleton on our list. I don't think any of the passive mobs will spawn stuff, though. Not that I know of. That's a zombie wearing full leather. Aha, husks. The husks do use them to our left here. Just got the one guy there. Did you actually... Oh, he hit me for his hunger. Oh, they do drop the pumpkins. Oh, okay. So I guess that's a rare drop from them. So I guess that's the thing you could be doing, is trying to get, killing the mobs to get the pumpkins heads off of them. So I guess that could be the objective then, which means we actually have to start killing stuff. Come on, guy, your punch bowl's annoying. Did you actually drop it? Oh, it's power 1 and unbreaking. And I remember why I don't fight skeletons in this version of the game. Ouch. That hurts a lot. Okay, let's go up to the sky. Wow, you can tell I haven't really done anything with monsters for a very long time. So we've seen a husk. Now, I don't really want to go messing about finding stuff. It was just a nice little bonus Easter egg thing that I'd seen. I didn't realize they actually added this. So there's a zombie. We've already got a zombie. Here's the village we have in this area over here. Now, spiders don't, but that's an invisible spider right here, buried in the grass. And now that's another thing, is I obviously want to collect stuff in our world. Looks like this village got tremendously cut off by something. I don't know what this would have been. So we've got 3 villagers still alive over here as well. We've got 2 clerics and an armorer. Not too bad. It looks like this overwrote itself twice. Skeleton. What else are we looking for then? I don't think a witch can. I'm thinking it's more the enemies that can pick up stuff. So we've seen a zombie, we've seen a husk, we've seen a skeleton. I think it's really just going to be what's the other skeleton type called? I don't remember, but they're in a snowy biomes. So the snowy biomes are north. Do I have my map on me? Which direction is my world? This way. Oh, I might actually get lost out here. That would not be smart. There is a dry biome over here. I wonder if we can see one. What's that down there? Is that just skeletons? Yes, that's just a skeleton. Definitely don't remember which direction I came from, though, now, which is a little bit awkward. Actually, we can follow the moon. Which way is it going? Huh. Trying to look straight up and fly is not the greatest of ideas. But considering we've got this dry biome underneath us, I think my world's this way. Yes, there it is. Okay, so we know where our stuff is, so now I just head north. Our snowy biomes are off in this direction. So obviously we can't get a witch, can't get a spider. Creeper's a no, Enderman's a no. Obviously I can't find specific mansion things in this world, sadly. But the last thing then really is that fancy skeleton, which is in the snowy biomes. Zombie with a pumpkin there. I've been playing in the world for a little bit today. I can't believe I didn't notice that monsters have pumpkins on their heads. I'm just not very observant to this game, obviously. So we've obviously got a full snow biome out here in this distance. It's quite far out, but we have just burnt through a lot of fireworks trying to get out here. So this is really the last one we're looking for then. Then again, I'm trying to remember how far out this thing is. I mean, do they spawn in spruce trees? I don't think they do. But they definitely spawn in the snowy plains. So we'll come out this far. I don't actually think I've been to this area besides flying over it to generate the maps before. Is that one? Yes, okay, they do spawn in this area. That's what we're looking for, is these guys. Now, the question is, do these... I don't actually know what they're called. I know they give you slowness. Because I've never really explored too much into that stuff. So we're just kind of looking for spawn rates now. And let's see if we can check off the point what presumably is the final one on our list. I can't think of anything else that hasn't spawned. Just looking around. I'm not seeing any more. But what I will... Oh, there's 3 pumpkins there. Oh, that's just a pumpkin patch. That's a skeleton next to one of these guys. Oh, no. They do spawn it. Oh, okay. And he dropped something for us. Let's get up in the sky. Okay, I think that's it. Nice little short episode. I wanted to do a bit of a change of pace for once. So we're going to head back in this direction with the burning through all the fireworks. Oh, they drop arrows of slowness. That's right. And then I can put them in my hand. And then I can just use arrows of slowness instead. I think I can actually shoot myself if I wasn't too careful. But yeah, so it looks like we've got the 2 mobs out of the nether which spawn them. I'm pretty sure, that was a weird phrase to me then, I'm pretty sure you'll get a skeleton in the nether as well. And I think that's it really. I don't think the sort of illagers or the evokers and things like that will have anything, which is a little bit of a shame really, but I can't get them in my world anyway. I don't think villagers will spawn with them. Obviously we've got our villages around, but then again, I don't know. Honestly, don't know. You'd have to try that for yourselves. But I think we've seen one of everything with a pumpkin on. Which is a nice little change for Halloween. Of course, it's always a nice change of pace when you see stuff that you didn't really expect. Now, the next thing really is, should we really do anything else? And I don't think so. I think what I'll do is I'll save this all for a full episode. And we'll just call this like a 0.5 or something. So we've not really done anything. We've just done a sort of Halloween bingo hunt for all the monsters in our world. And it's nice to see that we still know where stuff is. So, I hope you've all enjoyed and have a good Halloween, everybody, and I guess I will see you all again in the next one. Bye-bye.